Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nayri, also known as Wedding Fashion Expert. This week, we are talking about how to choose the right bridal accessories for your wedding dress. Before we dive into this week's topic, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, drop me a comment below, let me know if there's a particular video topic you'd like me to create for you. I am here for you, guiding you along the way, leading up to your special day. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I am so honored that you have found me. I am, of course, a wedding fashion expert, stylist, buyer, wear so many different hats at LOVELLA Bridal, located in Los Angeles, California. For daily content, be sure to hit the follow button on Instagram at LOVELLA Bridal, at LOVELLA Plus, and at Wedding Fashion Expert. Don't forget to hit the follow button on TikTok at LOVELLA Bridal and at Wedding Fashion Expert as well. This week, we are talking about a subscriber requested topic on how to know what accessories to select with your wedding dress for wedding day. I have created a previous video in a wedding dress with different accessories for you to consider to wear on wedding day. However, because this question keeps coming up on how to know, how to identify what accessories are going to look best on wedding day, I wanted to create another video on it. I will link for you below the previous video that I have created where you can visually see the different types of pieces that I'm trying on, the brand that I really love when it comes to bridal accessories, which is Maria Elena Headpieces, and there are so many reasons for that, but we'll get to that in a moment. The first thing I want you to think about when it comes to accessorizing your wedding dress is that this is your opportunity to make this dress uniquely yours. What does that mean? Well, multiple brides can wear the same dress. The way you style it and the accessories that you put with it, that your hair, your energy in it, all of that exudes your own personal style. And when it comes to accessories, the point of it is to not necessarily distract from the dress and be really over the top with it. It's more so intended to complement your dress and your style. Now, while I did mention we don't want to go over the top and be overly dramatic, you do want to pick pieces that are a little bit larger than what you're used to. For example, I am wearing a little hoop earring, and as you can see from the distance on the camera, they appear much smaller than they do in person. When you are up close trying everything on in the store in front of the mirror, everything appears larger in that reflection because you're so close to it. So what I encourage my brides to do is to step farther away from the mirror and look at the pieces up close and from a distance. This is really important because up close, these earrings might seem like a beautiful fit for wedding day or for any event for that matter. But on your wedding day, people are seeing you from a distance and photos are being taken from far away. Because of that, you want to go a little bit more dramatic. So I would encourage, for example, I'm wearing my hair down, I'm in a dress, right? I'm from a distance. On wedding day, I would encourage a longer earring. So when I move, the earring is framing my face and has movement and sparkle that is visible. If I wear an earring the size of what I have on now, I might as well not wear an earring at all because it's not really going to show much. So because of that, I encourage you to go a little more dramatic than your comfort zone, but then not so over the top where you feel like you're in costume. So when you are trying on accessories, I want you to look up close in the mirror. I want you to be trying them on with your dress. So many brides will decide to do their accessories outside of their dress, but it's very difficult to match. And then they'll come back in store, try to match it with the dress, and then we have to start all over, and they end up buying pieces from us last minute, which can incur rush fees because of delivery dates. So accessorizing your dress early on in your search is highly, highly, highly recommended. We've covered earrings. I highly recommend earrings. For those who don't have pierced ears, Maria Elena Headpieces, which is the accessory designer that we feature at LOVELLA Bridal, they can make any of their earrings with a clip-on. So that is a beautiful thing. But if you are really not an earring person, then no worries. don't wear earrings. It's not a big deal. But I do encourage earrings over a necklace for multiple reasons. On wedding day, most brides typically have a bouquet and a veil. So because of that, I recommend a headpiece because the veil is there and a headpiece is really beautiful to have in your hair. And then I recommend an earring and a bare neck. Think of your headpiece and veil replacing the location of a necklace. Also, if you are wearing a dress with a strap or a long sleeve, a necklace can sometimes be very busy with everything else you have going on. So I always recommend a piece in the hair. It could be your veil only, it could be a headpiece and a veil, a headpiece only, no veil. However combination you want to do, I recommend something in your hair. I recommend an earring, ideally a longer earring that is framing your face. I recommend a bracelet on the right hand because your ring is on the left hand. And this is a great little balance between your right hand and left hand having jewelry on it. That always looks really beautiful. And that would be it for the accessories. That's what I truly recommend and find is the best fit. Now, have I had brides wear necklaces? Yes. I encourage you to try it all. Many of the headbands we have at LOVELLA Bridal can also be double worn as a necklace. So it can rest on top of your head or it could be worn as a necklace. So I always put it on my brides both ways so that they can get a visual and really understand why I'm recommending what I recommend when it comes to their dress. For the brides who have a lot of detail going on in their dress and think that they want to keep it really simple in the accessories, there is a beauty in that as well. I think that it's truly all about trying things on, experimenting. You never know until you put it on. So I just highly encourage to explore, be open-minded to what your stylist suggests. You might be pleasantly surprised with something that you would have never thought or imagined. I also encourage you to look at brides in their photos and get a sense of how did they accessorize their dress. This is very helpful because what you might feel a little weird and uncomfortable in person because you're not used to wearing a veil, you're not used to wearing a headpiece, and you may not be used to wearing dramatic earrings. So it might feel foreign, but that is exactly the point, that you have not worn a wedding dress before. It is your first time doing this, and for some it may be the second or third time, and each time you do it a little bit differently, and that's a beautiful thing in and of itself. That being said, I encourage you to explore, look at the photos, maybe try on what other brides have on in pictures so that you can see the difference of what it looks like in person versus a professional photograph versus your iPhone photo. I find that that is super helpful as well. All in all, when it comes to choosing the right bridal accessories, it is so individual to your wants and needs, completely customized to you and what you feel you look the most beautiful and confident in, and that's really what it comes down to. The accessories are supposed to be fun and playful and something that you get to explore and really personalize your overall look for wedding day. I'm also a big believer in investing in your pieces for accessories because your accessories are the pieces from your wedding day that you could wear over and over and over again. One of the many reasons why I love Maria Elena headpieces, all of their earrings are double-sided. So if you wear an updo, you get sparkle from behind and the front, and if it twists, it's a complete product front to back. They are made in the US, all handmade, all Swarovski crystal. The price point on them is truly incredible for the way they sparkle and the quality of the product. So it is so worth it, and they're made for wedding dresses, so it truly is a no-brainer. You can look at some of the collection on our website, lovellabridal.com, book an appointment and come explore accessories with us at Lovella. It is so fun, and we do have events specifically for accessories where we bring in a larger selection. We typically have a representative from Maria Elena headpieces that visits us in store as well. One last thing I'd love to add is something that always comes up with brides is they're hesitant to decide on a headpiece because they're not sure how they want to do their hair. The beautiful thing, which I show all of our brides that I work with at Lovella, with the headpieces, whether you're wearing a headband, it could be worn with your hair down, half up, half down, or a full updo. If you want to opt for a crown, people usually think that the hairdo has to match the accessory, and that is not the case. With a tiara, I've worn it with my hair down just like this. I've also flipped them backwards and done a low updo and put the crown upside down on the back of the head, which looks so stunning. So you can really give your hairstylist the freedom to play with these pieces, even a side comb. The beautiful thing is here is that your artists, which is your hairstylist, your bridal stylist, all of these creative minds that you get to work with, get to give their creative input on how to incorporate everything into your wedding day. When it comes to picking your hairstyle, I recommend that you pick the hairstyle that you feel the most beautiful and confident in, because there are moments where I have gone to formal events and I was a bridesmaid or a maid of honor and I was requested to do my hair a certain way that was not the way I like my hair done, and I didn't like how I looked in all those photos. So I encourage you to do your hair in a way that you like how you photograph. Don't do your hair up because it needs to be up for a wedding because it's out of the way. A lot of people tell me that all the time. Don't pick your hairstyle based on the style of your dress, and don't pick your hairstyle based on the headpiece or accessory that you purchased. You can work a headpiece into any hairstyle. I have seen it done. And just trust the process. Work with your stylist. They will show you all the different things that you can do, and look at photos for inspiration to kind of get an idea of what you like and what you don't like in photos, to bring that to your stylist as inspo, and then we can navigate the rest from there. I hope that you found this video helpful. For more videos and tips like these, be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will see you in next week's video.